the annals of Star Wars, Anakin, Ahsoka, Rey, masterful Jedi with a capital I for intelligence. Now meet Master Torbin, a Master Jedi who dots I's with a fork. A curly-haired crybaby with an IQ so low, a brain so slow, all he wants to do is go home. Sorry E.T., no one is picking up, for this is the tragedy of Master Torbin the Moron. 148 BBY on planet Brendok. The most powerful and noble Jedi in the galaxy are convening for Camp Barbecue. What are they toasting? The fall of the Sith, marshmallows, the rise of new Jedi more diverse than rainbow-coloured french fries.
I'm not hungry.
It's unwise to insult a Wookiee's cooking.
Torbin does not concern himself with such trivial matters, for what really matters is what's cooking. Never insult a Wookiee on the wok, even when they all cook the same way, every day.
I'm just sick of eating Nuna legs, and I want to go home to Coruscant.
Coruscant, the heart of the galaxy, a bulging metropolis, but for Torbin, it probably just makes him think croissant. If this Jedi had a brain, he would have already eaten it. Torbin does show one striking intellectual ability.
We've been here for 7 weeks.
The ability to count.
This planet, Brendok, is thriving.
So there's some plants here.
One suspects Torbin is not a vegan.
We are looking for a vergence.
A what sort? A virgin?
Vergence.
This may be 148 BBY, but don't make us call the FBI.
FBI, open up!
What's a vergence?
If you don't know, that probably means you are one.
A concentration of force energy.
A concentration. Concentrate, Torbin, and you too will have this concentration superpower.
A vergence could create life, like what we see on this planet.
So there's some plants here.
It appears Master Soul really does like his kimchi. While Torbin is finding flowers, Soul is finding virgins. Eureka! Soul switches from Grand Old Jedi to Nintendo Switch fanboy. That's not Breath of the Wild. That's Soul breathing from the bushes while watching May and Osha. Twins of destiny, they look like Destiny's Child, but have the force powers of 1,000 Jedi flying Air Force One.
A force cult here.
I think they are witches.
Night Sisters.
How dare you utter such a slur, Soul Man? Torbin may have the IQ of an Ewok sniffing glue, but he knows the correct term for witches in 148 BBY is
Night Sisters.
Get it right, Opa.
The witches prepare for...
Say witch one more time and we're sending you back into...
Night Sisters. This must be an old mining site.
Picky eater, plant picker, and captain of stating the obvious.
This must be an old mining site.
I'm going in alone.
Master, we must escort you.
Torbin with a torrent of Coruscant misogyny.
We must escort you.
Apparently all women need a man's help.
There are over 50 of them.
Great point, Soul. They have the numerical advantage.
50 women.
Silly Soul, they're just 50 women. Wait a second.
That's sexist. No, it's not.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Okay.
We should go as a team.
Fine.
There is no I in team, but there is an I in fine. The Jedi arrive, and Torbin stands in a position he'll stay in for the rest of his life.
I am Master Indara, and these are my colleagues. Sol, Kelnaka,
Wait, did you forget one?
and my Padawan Torbin.
There we go, Padawan Torbin, or in other words, white man in the back Torbin.
We thought this planet was uninhabited.
We, you mean he, the Padawan who's always hungry.
So there's some plants here. Big deal.
Calm yourself.
Now Torbin knows how viewers feel watching new Star Wars. Or not, for this is not Torbin after an hour watching Disney+, but a nightmare on Night Sister Street.
Torbin, you are a strong, good Jedi.
Now try saying that with a straight face.
You are a strong and good Jedi.
I think there's an echo in here.
Do you have natural desires you suppress? I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you.
A true nightmare that not even Mr. Nightmare could envision. Torbin is about to lose his vergence.
I would always let you have what you need.
What he needs now is protection.
Remember, use Ramsey's extra condoms.
We do.
Why not ask me?
The boy from Coruscant needs consent.
Go on, my son.
Torbin is already crying, and he hasn't even unzipped.
I want to return to Coruscant.
The boy's still hungry.
Kneel.
Kneel before sword.
Poor sod. Sorry, Indara, he may be a Jedi, but he still thinks with his one eye. Torbin is in the sin bin, and he didn't even get it in. Some Jedi are born to lead. Master Torbin was born on a lead. When he's not touching grass, it looks like he's smoking it. Kneel before your new master.
Do all Jedis get one of those?
No, only Master Torbin gets a flashlight. Everyone else gets a lightsaber.
After much training.
Hours of training to push the on button.
Ow. What are you doing?
I was just taking a blood sample.
A scene so rollicking it's shown in 2 different episodes from 2 different angles. This is a magic blood sample kit. You can draw blood without even rolling up your sleeves.
Tell us what you see.
If you look hard enough, you'll see a white Jedi.
There are other children there?
Thousands like us. But you must have the courage to say what you want.
Torbin sees 1,000 little girls from diverse backgrounds, all diverting his Jedi dreams to the bin.
There's something dangerous about those women.
Torbin strikes back with a sexist remark so triggering it turns Saul into Michael Jackson.
Come on, you say,
Now Torbin knows he's not even at the bottom of the totem pole, he's at the bottom of a door. He has one simple question.
Will they let us come home at least?
No.
Star Wars meets E.T. and Rambo. Never tell a vagrant white man he can't go home. But you won't be fighting alone. Just give the old man a leg up, because for some reason he has lost his breath.
It was foolish to come back here, Jedi.
Torbin is nobody's fool. He's everybody's fool.
The twins, where did they come from? How were they created?
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, 0 sex education.
Those noble intentions you all have will destroy every Jedi in the galaxy.
All but one, the chosen one. First blood to Master Torbin, he unleashes, and Mom gets Thanos'd. This means war. While Saul is in the Matrix, Torbin is in the Phantom Menace. But there's one thing they just can't do.
fight me!
Fight a woman. Wait a second, didn't he just... Did he slip? Well, if you won't fight a woman, how about a big, hairy white man? Game on. Now it's time for Torbin to become one with the... or not. The young master is a disaster. Kel Nacker lights up his knackers and makes him scream for mummy. If this is a Jedi, no wonder they all die. Good night, Mr. Torbin. Back on the ship, he's back to being a blurry mess. And then just a mess with a face like a human pincushion. Many years later, Torbin looks like the Passion of the Christ after a night of passion with a porcupine. The Jedi Noel Edmonds has taken a vow of floaty, beardy silence to atone for his sins on Brendok. The sin of getting his ass yeeted by a Yeti.
We have unfinished business.
Business Torbin surely knows all about, because he was unconscious.
Attack me.
You might want to wake him up first. Dumb meets dumber. Never bring a knife to a force fight, unless you're here to trim his beard.
Do you remember me?
One suspects he remembers very little.
I know why you took the Mirage Phone.
I think he just hates shaving.
Your past still haunts you.
Face your past, Master Torbin, but just don't face me with a face like that when you face it.
now he's dead.
Thus ends the tragedy of Master Torbin the Moron. He picked plants and nearly dropped his pants, yet he was brave to a T until he got dropped in 3 by a Yeti. Jedi idiot Torbin may be, but his story will live long in the memory.
Well, if only I knew that what we were doing was somehow important or meaningful.